Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of Wrestling Prime. I am your host, the Bowden Broadcasting Tom Dog, and yes, we are here. We are live, and I forgot to set. I forgot to change the brand. We'll get it. There we go. Perfect. And chat is open. Come on and say hi. And you know what? I need a drink. I need a drink after soaking in tonight's Elimination Chamber um show and everything. So um somebody I was gifted a Prime, and so I'm not going to be rude and not accept it and everything like that. I mean, hey, if it's free, it's free, you know. So so I do have Prime, but I made it better. I made the drink better. That's right. Wrestling Prime. So let's see how this is. So yeah, let's see how good Wrestling Prime is. Mmm. Mmm. Prime sucks. Wrestling Prime is better. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. So so yeah. So yeah. Wrestling Prime. That's right. I figured out a way to one up Logan Paul without if I ever, let's just say, let's put it this way. If I ever go to a live WWE event and it has and Logan Paul just happens to be there, I'm getting one of these and putting and leaving it the rest of Prime, and I'll be like, here, take it. So yeah. Oh, and I love that marker ink too. Oh, smells so authentic. I love it. But you know what else I love? W Energy. And what is W Energy? It's not Prime. But it is an energy supplement that has no sugar, no artificial colors, flavors, or dyes, and zero chances of you crashing. So so yeah, you won't tap out for anybody like that, and you won't have to worry about doctoring up the label to make it better. Because no matter how much a doctored label is, W Energy is a lot better. And what's even better, if you go to WDG right now, use that promo code BRILL at the checkout and you'll save 10% on your purchase. Anything in the store. Anything in the store is going to be 10%. So yeah, again, use that promo code BRILL at the checkout and you'll save 10% today. So, so yeah. um it's getting hot here. Oh, there's some air in here. everything. So yeah, let's talk about Elimination Chamber, shall we? Let's talk about that. While I down some Wrestling Prime. I gotta soak in some Wrestling Prime. Ah, that's right. You only get the best with Wrestling Prime. Hmm. I could just rip the label off too, and I can make a better Wrestling. but um, but yeah, it was a really good show, and so yeah, like all, you know, what, let's put this over here for now. Don't worry. But but yeah, the show was really good, and got some good moments in there, especially when we get to, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, I like one of the moments. Oh yeah, oh, that's good. Right on my back. So um, so how do we do, you know, how we do the reviews and everything like that. Um, we go and I go and put in the hmm, um I do it a little bit differently than what I usually do reviews. Um, so because it's elimination chamber match, and everything like that. So yeah, it's going to be pretty good. Um, so they opened up the show with the women's chamber match, and it was Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez. Um, Alexa Bliss came out first. I didn't think I was really because I thought my Echo Dot was going to pick that up. So yeah, Alexa Bliss came out. Then Roxanne Perez was second. Third was Bailey. Four was Bianca Belair. Five was Liv Morgan, and six was Naomi. So that being said, Liv Morgan and Naomi started the match. Um, before the match would even start, Jade Cargill came out, and everybody thought that Liv Morgan was going to get attacked by Jade, but instead she assaulted Naomi and took Naomi out of the equation, and she was unable to compete because of how bad she was beaten up. So um, by default, Naomi was eliminated, and since since Bianca was locked in the chamber, in her chamber pod, she could not come out and help her at all. So, yeah. So yeah, that's going to be very interesting. And then after taunting by from Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair um uh is next to enter the chamber match, and started going at it. So um beating the snot out of Liv Morgan. Uh, Roxanne Perez was next to come out, um, followed by Bailey, and then Alexa Bliss was the last one to enter. So, and there was one spot in this match where Bianca Belair used her hair as a weapon, and uh, whipped Liv Morgan in the back, and it was bloodied and wilted and everything like that, and it was a loud crack. So yeah, it was a loud crack, and that was a good spot. Um, so so yeah, later on, Bailey was the second to be eliminated, followed by Roxanne Perez, then Alexa Bliss, and um, Liv Morgan was the last to be eliminated. And Bianca Belair wins the match and is going to WrestleMania. Now we don't know if she's going to be facing Rhea Ripley or Io Sky um, at WrestleMania. We have no idea, so we shall see. Excuse me. Um, I give the match an A minus. Good opener, very good opener. Um, it was nice to see Jay Cargill out there and everything. Like I said, the best highlight of this match was, of course, the crack of um, you know, Bianca using her hair as a whip to go after to smack Liv Morgan with it. That was actually that was a good spot. And so yeah, and so yeah, nonetheless, it was a very good match. Up next is a tag team match, women's tag team match. Nia Jax and Candice LeRae goes up against Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. And so hometown hero, WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. Really good to see her. She had a nice she had a nice ring gear and everything. Very nice. Celebrating 25 years of her career in the WWE, and so yeah, I had the midriff in there had the maple leaf. I don't know if you caught that, but so yeah, it was a nice ring gear. So good to see Trish, and still has it. You know, she's not that old. She's like I think in her 50s, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, not bad. Um, it was a decent match. You know, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. Um, by no way was it bad at all. You know, just a type of match that you would see on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. So it was a laid back match, which was good because you know with all the stuff that happened at the opener. So yeah, you need that little breather and everything. So this was a breather match and everything like that. You know, if you had to go get some snacks too and everything like that, unless you want to see Trish Stratus, and she did her job well and everything like that. So it was a good match. Uh, B. It was a solid B match. Um, up next was the unsanctioned fight. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, and so yeah, It's really tough to call this one because it's an unsanctioned fight, and I don't know if I should call this one. But then I realize, hey, it's on the card. I'm going to watch. Excuse me. Hold on. Sorry. So my buddy David wanted to tell me about what I'm reviewing right now, so I had to inform him that I'm watching that I'm doing this review right now. So, oh, hold on a second. I got to do this because this is funny. Okay. Apparently, I took a picture of this earlier. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, it was a debate whether I would do the whole um but then I realized it's on the card. I gotta put it on there and everything. Um so this was a so what we expected to come out of this fight, this did its job. It was a pretty brutal fight, and a lot of crazy stuff in this match. And so yeah, um, well, hopefully by Monday we'll get to find out the condition of Sami Zayn, and after Kevin winning the match barely. I thought, at some points I thought Sami Zayn had the match won and had won the fight, but that wasn't the case. So hopefully we'll get to see his get to see his condition and everything. So um, hold on a second. So um, so yeah, this was a good. So yeah, I give it a solid A and everything. So yeah, and then the main event, the men's chamber match. Um, in order, uh, Logan Paul, then Damian Priest, then came out CM Punk, then John Cena, then Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins. And yes, What a chamber. And you're just in time for me to talk about it. And so yeah, McIntyre and Rollins start off the match, and Priest comes in next, followed by Logan Paul, then John Cena, um, then Drew McIntyre gets eliminated. Uh, Damian Priest is next to get eliminated. Then CM Punk is the last to enter. Um, and the best moment in this match, in this men's chamber match, is that John Cena, that CM Punk eliminated Logan Paul. So, see, I'll tell you. See, Logan Paul needs to drink some Wrestling Prime. I think he would have done a lot better than drinking that other piss in a bottle that he, whatever that stuff he pisses in. So yeah, hey, he would have walked out a winner if he was drinking Wrestling Prime. So yeah. Um. So, um. Then Seth Rollins gets eliminated. Then after, I still can't believe how gifted Logan is, right? Um. I mean, I think everybody knows how I feel about Logan Paul, so no comment. So, um, and then Seth Rollins put a curb stomp on CM Punk, and John Cena capitalized on that and pinned CM Punk to win the match and is off to face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Now, what happened next is something that needs to be talked about. And but before I even talk about the that little segment, I got to give the chamber match an A+. So yeah. Then Cody Rhodes comes out and congratulates John Cena, and they share a moment in the ring until um, Travis Scott walks out with the final boss, The Rock, and yeah, it was. I'm trying to figure out what kind of belt that was. Like what custom belt that was with that Travis Scott was walking out with. I had to look back and zoom in on that, but yeah. Um, so yeah, that was a big deal. That was a really big deal. It was nice seeing Travis Scott and everything like that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So The Rock comes out and tries to act like the Dark Lord and says, I want your soul and everything like that, and you know, oh, okay, okay, I thought so because I noticed the duct tape and everything. So yeah, I that actually looks pretty cool. I hope they bring that out. I hope they bring the Hardcore Championship out like that. I think that would be really cool. But um so what so yeah, that was so So for anybody who doesn't know what the Dark Lord, uh, um, what the Dark Lord is, it's one of my popular characters from Wrestling Prime back in the day when I was doing storylines on there and everything. So he was our version of the Undertaker. So that's why, and he's known for consuming souls. And so yeah, so so I did a lot of crazy shit back then. So um so so Cody Rhodes so Cody Rhodes um finally speaks and everything like that, and he says, you know, my soul, he thinks that everybody he's thinks that he's going to sell his soul to um the Rock, and turns it and said, my soul, my soul was gone the moment I became champion, and to the, gave my soul to these people, to my fans and everything like that, to these people out here and the people watching me at home and all that, and everything like that. And then in one of the most shocking, in one of the most big moments in WWE history, and it wasn't bleeped out. It wasn't under no delay or anything like that. Cody Rhodes dropping the F bomb, telling the final boss, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, to go fuck himself. That was, I could not believe what I have heard. And yeah, that was a moment, folks. And you cannot, and you never would, sometimes you could get away with saying shit if you're lucky, but never, never in the history of the WWE were the words F, where the F word has ever been spoken on a live mic. And then, as as that happened, John Cena embracing Cody Rhodes, and John Cena's looking at The Rock. Rock goes like this, and the camera pans on John Cena with the crazy eyes and takes out Cody Rhodes. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena turned heel. And I agree. I agree. Even I did not predict that. And that is why I've been saying stuff like this, that this is the beauty about the WWE, that anything can happen at any time. And WWE is at their best when they do that, especially when word does not go out that this is going to happen. Because because I talked about this at Royal Rumble when John Cena said said that he was going to be at Elimination Chamber. Um, before he entered the Royal Rumble. He was on in a press conference, and he said that he was going to be in Elimination Chamber. So they kind of spoiled that a little bit by saying that he's not going to win. Yeah. And you know, this was good. This was, this, kudos to the writer for this as well too. Whoever wrote this, I mean, kudos to that guy. And but when going back to when I was saying that, when word got out that Charlotte Flair was going to win the, was going to be pushed into main event status after Royal Rumble, that gave the indication that yeah, she was going to win the Royal Rumble and main event WrestleMania. Then then John Cena goes on Mike saying that he's going to enter in the Elimination Chamber. And yeah, that's what happened. And so yeah, it was a big deal. It was there was a so yeah, he wasn't if he wasn't going to win the Royal Rumble and he's entering himself into the Elimination Chamber, then yeah, he's that put two and two together, and that was painfully obvious, and it wasn't that exciting. So with that being said, oh okay, probably kudos to him if that's true. So yeah, um, but yeah, this was a really good match. I mean, this was a really good segment, and and I like stuff like that. That word doesn't go out that that John Cena doesn't turn heel because nobody knew, and yeah, see money, you're right. Anybody saying otherwise is a dirty liar, and yeah, that is true because nobody saw that coming. I mean, John Cena says, you can't see me. And it's like we didn't see that either. Just like an RKO, it came out of nowhere. You know, so yeah, that that was a good moment right there. And yeah, I got to drink, and I got to drink to that. Unofficial Wrestling Prime energy drink. That's right. I'm planning on pissing off Logan Paul. So yeah, I hope it's working. I already posted it on Twitter. Anywho, so yeah, it was a pretty good moment and everything like that. And then, it got bloodied up and everything, and it was awesome. It was an awesome moment. Um, yeah, absolutely. The that was perfection. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, forget having just like a sanctioned match. I mean, say an unsanctioned match. I mean that was even better. That was even better. But yeah, there nothing really that bad. Hardly anything was bad on this show. There wasn't because of the fact that all killer. Yes, all killer, no filler. That's right. And that's where you only get the best. That should be my slogan. Wrestling Prime Energy Drink. All killer, no no filler. That's right. Oh, actually, you know what? Here we go. Perfect screenshot. Yeah, yeah, that was it. That was the only letdown was the wait time between the matches, but exactly. Absolutely. I agree with that. But yeah, you can't really complain about stuff like that. Can't. Hold on a sec. And but it was a good show and everything. So so yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I didn't, the women's tag team match was weaker, but it was still watchable because of the fact that he had such an awesome women's um chamber match. So it was good to have that cool, like I said, had that nice cool down after that. So yeah, it did its job. It did. And yeah, absolutely. You can't say nothing bad about Trish because because Trish is awesome, and she'll always be awesome. You know, I mean, she's that damn good in that ring, and Hall of Famer and still kicking ass and like that in her 50s. I mean, come on. I mean, and she still has a pretty damn good body too for a 50 something years old. Not bad. I mean, I think she reached cougar status at this point. I think I think that's what that is, cougar status. But nonetheless, she had a nice presence and everything, and Tiffany Stratton and Trish really worked well together, and hopefully that. Nah, nah, she hasn't reached gilf status yet. If she would be a gilf if her child was graduating from college and got married. Then that's gilf status. But yeah, she becomes a grandmother. Right now she's a right now she's a milf slash cougar. But no way is she a grandmother yet. She's not. She got a long way to go before that, and that's okay by me. But nonetheless, oh excuse me. Nonetheless, it was a good show. Very good show. Nothing really to complain about in this, other than the advertisements and the breaks in between. Trying to fill up that spot. So yeah, and for four matches, they could have easily broken that show down a peg, to bring them down to minimum. Hmm. Oh, excuse me. So, um, And of course, like I said, the highlights of the moment were the hair whip, which I love that spot. Um, Jade Cargill coming back, Randy Orton coming back, Logan Paul losing, um, getting eliminated. That was a real treat for me. Um, I did not see Collision. I did not see Collision. I'm actually going to go back and watch that. And so yeah, I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check that out because I was busy watching. You know, jotting everything down for tonight's for tonight's show. So yeah. um. So yeah. Um. So, but we'll talk about AEW next week on next Saturday on Wrestling Prime Elite. Uh, Collision or oh yeah, Elimination Chamber. Yeah, Elimination Chamber. Yeah, that was a legendary show. Um, it was. Something about that eliminated. Awesome, awesome stuff. Hope I get to hear it. Hope I get to hear it. But anywho, I'm looking at the time, and yeah, I think I should call it a night. You know, drink up some more of this Wrestling Prime energy drink. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. Hey. All right. For this, I gotta straighten up now. Just gotta blend the nutrients. Okay. Chug, chug, chug. Chug. That's right. Well, that tastes of that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, that was one shot. I don't, I was gifted that, so I was gifted that, so and I had to make it taste better, so that's why I changed the label to Wrestling Prime. And believe it or not, it actually does taste better when you change the label. So yeah, can't complain there. So um, so yeah, hopefully that pisses off Logan Paul. That's what I'm working on. So, anywho, I'm looking at the time. Yeah, I should probably call it a night because I want to watch. I want to watch some AEW now and everything like that. And but yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you, C Money, for hanging out tonight. Be sure to follow me on Blue Sky at TomDog247. Awesome. And awesome comments too. It was a fun stream. It was a fun stream because it had a fun chat. Just shooting a breeze about the stuff that we love, and that is the fun of wrestling. And but yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow me on Blue Sky at TomDog247. If you miss any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Uh, Comment down below. Let's see. Wait, I totally forgot what I was. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. How can I forgot? I totally forgot. I literally forgot what I how I was supposed to close off the show. Let's see. Be sure to follow me on Blue Sky. Oh yeah. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below what did you think of Elimination Chamber? Let us know in the comment section down below. Ring the bell to stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And be sure to support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you could do for us small streamers like myself, and that is laying the smackdown on that subscribe button. We will see you here on the classic Wrestling Prime on every Friday night on its new schedule. And next Saturday will be Wrestling Prime Elite. That's going to be on its new time, and you could join us for um, every Thursday here for Channel X. We got a really cool event month coming up, and that is Gamers Month. I mean, not Gamers Month, but Nintendo Month, because we are counting down for the Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct. So yeah, we're going to be devoting that entire month to that, leading up to that big Nintendo. Oh, excuse me, to that big Nintendo Direct. And so yeah, I hope you all tune in for that. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that. And so nice little tidbits and everything like that. And we're gonna have some fun. With that being said, we'll see you next time. Until then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. Have a good night, everybody. See you then.